Hey Nathan, so here's your video. Sorry for the long wait. Alright, so I just kind of picked like the middle pages because I thought those were the hardest. So, alright, which formula defines the sequence? So f of 1 equals 2, f of 2 equals 6, f of 3 equals 10. Alright, so we're definitely increasing by 4. Alright, so, and f of 1 is 2, so we can easily eliminate this. If you see, as we're going up by 4s. So we can eliminate this one and this one, so that this means your answer is B. Pretty easy stuff. Alright, a sequence defined by f of 1 equals 3, f of n equals 2 times f of n minus 1 for n is greater than or equal to 2. Alright, which the following statement defines the nth term of the thing. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, f of n equals 3. So you're always, what you're doing, what this means is like 2 times f of n minus 1. You're always multiplying 2 times the previous, previous term. So you started out with 3, and then you multiply 2 times n, then like the last one. So A seems like it's the right answer. Alright. Here's the growth pattern. Select all definitions that represent the number of squares in step n. Okay. So step 1, there's one block here, and then there's the bridge, and another 2, and then there's the head. 1, 2, bridge, and then there's 1, 2, and okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the number of squares are, oh, okay, the number of squares, not, okay, so what? So this one, it's gonna be how many squares? 1, 2, it's gonna be 5 plus 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be 8 squares. Sorry, now that's kind of weird. So this one's gonna be 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're increasing by 3. And we started out with 8. So let's test this one out just because it has everything we need. So when n equals 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0, so you have 3. That doesn't really work out. So let's say your step size, let's try this one out. When n equals 1, it's just 8, which does work out. So let's check all the other ones. Oh wait, this can't work out because it's only f of n. It needs to also, well, I guess it could. It just doesn't have the f of 1 part. Sorry, that just kind of messed me up. Alright, so if f is 2 for this one, well, we also have a step 1, so it can't be this one or this one. And then for this one, when f is 1, yeah, that's too big, and that's also not going to work out, so A is your answer. Here's some values of q. Write a recursive definition for the sequence. Alright, so 1 is 3, 3 is 8, and 7 is 18. Alright, perfect. So this is probably the hardest one on here, in my opinion at least, but you're super smart, so you probably think, oh, this is really easy. Anyway, so your first term is 3. So what I like to do is I kind of like make a table and like fill in all the numbers that I don't know. So let me use a different color. So let 2, right, 3, Alright, so we know 1 is 3 and 3 is 8. So what we're going to do, we're just going to get the average of these two. So 3 plus 8 is 11. Divide that by 2, that's 5.5. Alright, so this increased by 2.5. So let's just test out this theory and see if we keep adding 2.5, we get to 18. So if we add 2.5 to 8, we get 10.5. Another 2.5, we get, so add a 0.5, that's 11, plus 2 more is 13, plus 15.5, and our last 2.5 does in fact give us 18. So we know we're going to keep adding by 2.5, right? But we also start at 3. So what our recursive definition is, we start with the first term, right? And then let's go ahead and let's just test some things out, right? Just guess and check this part. See if we multiply, I know you have a formula sheet, so you can use that. 2.5 and it's starting at n is greater than or equal to c. Let me clean that up for you. You deserve better. N is greater than or equal to 0. Oh, sorry, they already gave us n as 1, so if we do this is exactly why I have to keep guessing and checking. N minus 1. So let's try at 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so let's do 3 plus 0. That gives us 3. So let's say 2. 2 minus 1 is 1 times 2.5 plus 3 is, yeah. So this is your answer. 3 plus 2.5 times n minus 1. Right, there it is. So your teacher probably has a better way of teaching it. I never learned this in class. I just have the math sense to come to this definition. So go with what your teacher said on